Hi VC, how you doing? It's been a while since I made a post, and I was gonna make a post this morning. Well, I was gonna do a little bit of work. You don't see what's around here; it's a nightmare. But I was gonna do a little bit of work and get through some things that some folks have sent me, and I thought to myself, well, I should do like a live opening, and I thought, oh, those can sometimes become very tedious because it takes forever to get into the packaging and all that, and so I'll open this up, and then, opening this up, I'm going through some things, and it's like, wow, I'm just knocked out by what I got. So I wanted to stop and start making a clip so I could post because it's amazing. L. Peter, 1978, Peter from over in the Netherlands, Holland, sent me a message saying, "So, are you interested in some John Lennon stuff from Holland?" I said, "Sure." Okay, so he said, send me your address, and so I got some big time VCLT here, and before I got too far into it, I'm just like I just started going, wow, I can't believe this. So let's start. I want to get this. I want to show this off. I'm gonna piggyback a few other things onto this VCLT clip as well, Peter. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna start with you. All Holland pressings, which is very, very, very cool. It's just great. John Lennon's Mind Games on the Music for Pleasure label, which I've got on the Music for Pleasure label, but I think it's the British version. I certainly don't have this background and the back cover, and I don't have this label. This is very, very new for me. The vinyl's in just perfect condition. So that's very cool to have. This was really neat. I always like this cover, kind of better than the cover that actually came out. But that's very cool. Thank you so much. This Shavefish, probably my favorite Lennon album. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I just like that it's a collection of all these singles and songs that weren't on albums, which made it kind of unique. And also, they're singles, so they're very strong songs, so it makes for a strong album. Again, this is from EMI Bovema, Holland, Leaders in Music. So it's down here. It's kind of I can't. If I hold it close, it's just going to lose focus. This cameras are made to refocus and whatnot. Some interesting writing up here. Whoever used to own it, can't read a word of it. Although I think it does say 81 on it, so don't know what that means. The original inner sleeve, which is nice, and a nice Dutch Apple label, Dutch Apple. So very cool. It's great to have this. This is, like I said, probably my favorite Lennon album of any kind. I like his other albums too, but it's just that it's, like I said, it's the collection of all those singles. It's just nice. So this is great to have that. And then I pull out another album, but inside the album there are singles, and it just sort of gets crazier and crazier. First is Sandy Coast, which sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what it is. Singles here. Didn't know I was getting this. This is pretty cool. I will be playing this for sure and looking at it. It sounds familiar. Sandy Coast sounds familiar. I'll have to give it a listen and see. Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of Sandy Denny and Best Coast. And my brain is putting those together to make Sandy or Coast sound like it's familiar. But very cool, and a picture sleeve. Great, I love singles. Then I see this. I kind of go, what? Death of a Clown, Dave Davies on Pi Records. Single with picture sleeve. Very cool. Wow. Love Me Till the Sunshine is the B-side. Just great. And the Pi single. Very, very cool. But the picture disc, how cool is that? Death of a Clown and Love Me Till the Sun Shines. Just great. I'll make sure those get put away carefully. I'll reseal that. I'll put that in one of the new Blake sleeves that I have. Cool. And this is really neat because it's textured paper. I have US copies of Nobody Told Me, but nothing that had any kind of a textured sleeve on it. So that's really kind of cool. That's really great. Made in Holland. Wow. Backed with Oh Sanity by Yoko. Very cool. Yeah, I don't have, I mean, I have this 45, the US copy, but I don't even think I have a UK pressing of it, but I certainly don't have anything that has a textured paper to it like this. Very, very cool, Peter. Thank you so much. We're not done yet. Good grief. I thought I was going to get a couple of John Lennon albums from Holland, which would have been very cool, but I'm getting all this extra stuff. This is really neat. The Move. Flowers in the Rain, The Lemon Tree. How cool is that? Picture sleeve. Good grief. Never see anything like this here. Carefully take it out. What's neat is it's got one of those things I really, really like when I find things. It has something that, has the lyrics. Someone snipped the lyrics out of probably a music magazine or music newspaper and included it. Very cool. Wow, this is great. Interesting how these aren't, both these 45 sleeves are intentionally, they're not sealed on the sides. They're just folded over. A lot of bands these days are doing it. Stateside Records, The Move, Flowers in the Rain, and, oh goodness, The Lemon Tree. It's just the printing is such that it's right there on the where the cutout is. Stateside Records, 45 RPM. Very cool. Both songs written by Roy Wood. Great cover. Great 45. Great 45 sleeve. Just incredible. Love it. Thank you, Peter. Okay, I will, again, I'm going to repurpose the sleeves, get them into some Blake sleeves. And last but not least, very cool, is the Beatles' 20 Greatest Hits. I'm guessing a Holland pressing. Beautiful. Nice. I don't know how to pronounce the words here, but it's pretty obviously hit collections or collection of hits. 20 Größte Hits. Pronouncing that like I would pronounce German words, but probably not the same. So, I have this. I'm not even sure if I have the US pressing of this, to be honest with you. I probably do. I know I have another version of it, if not the UK, then an Australian pressing of it, of all things. But I certainly, I've got a Holland pressing of it now on Parlophone Records. Very cool inner sleeve, showing other artists. And it's all in Dutch. And then the record itself on Parlophone label. This will go great with my Dutch Blue Box. It's a perfect addition to it. I don't know if it'll fit in there, but I'll try to fit it in there, and so it's part of the box. That's perfect. Wow. Peter, thank you so much. This is just great. Just incredible. I don't know what to say. You know, it's so nice of you when you offered to send off a few John Lennon albums and some singles, and I wasn't expecting all the extras here, so some pretty amazing VCLT for me, let me tell you. I really appreciate it. Get you back somehow. Trying to watch all your posts and get a good idea what it is you're trying to collect, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for some things. But wow, I just appreciate this so much. This is just so cool. So looking forward to listening to, especially these singles. I'm just, I've known and gotten into the Move for a while, but I don't know them as well as I should. I know a little bit of their history and who they branched off and became. Electric Light Orchestra, Jeff Lynne, and I don't know if Jeff Lynne was with them at this point or not, but I know he joined in at one point. I don't know if he was an original member or not. Again, I need to brush up on my Move history, and Of course, the excuse me, the Dave Davies single. Very familiar with these two songs. Is great. I love that cut. I love that photo of him. This is really cool. And this, I'm really curious to hear and get a little history of Sandy Coast. Probably a lot of people going, whoa, Sandy Coast. I don't know Sandy Coast. Again, I've heard it. It sounds familiar. I got to listen to it and give it a try. So, again, thank you so much. To piggyback onto this, Peter, if you don't mind, just want to say I got a few other things. First off, I got, thank you, from Chris. I received my, that's one thing you can't do with a record too successfully, is drop it. But I have my Lysergic Summer. Right here. I have yet to load it up. I have yet to listen to it. Chris, trust me, I've got so many things going on in my life right now. I don't want to put something on and not be in the mood or be in the right frame of mind to listen to it. I want to give this the full attention it deserves. And when I've listened to it, I'll get back on and talk about this one. Let you know that I got it. Thank you so much. And I understand you've only got 15 left of the special editions here on the I don't even know what to call these things, on these magical devices. Very nice. So there's only 15 left of these guys. So what I have heard that I've off of Bandcamp I really like, and so looking forward to putting this on and or transferring it and giving it a good listen. Thank you again very, very much. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, one other thing. I ordered from Brett the 2 albums that he had available of his band Audra, and I received the 2nd album. Still sealed. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will. But also got the current album, 3rd album, and it was included a very cool postcard and nicely scribbled on cover insert. Very cool. Yeah. I'm guessing this is your impression of me. Yeah, I'm guessing that's me. Well done. That's exactly how I feel, actually, a lot of times. So, very cool. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it. Nice little note included as well. So, I haven't listened to disc 2 or disc 3 yet. I listened to disc 1. Disc 1 is pretty heavy. I liked it a lot. Oh, yeah, disc 1. Aptly named Audra. And this one I found third-party seller on Amazon. And it's definitely worth seeking out. I really like this a lot. And I can't wait to get into discs 2 and 3. Again, it's like when I'm in the right frame of mind, I'm in the right mood. I put this in right away and I gave it a listen. I was online just sitting here looking at things online and whatnot, going through eBay. I was playing this and just every track was just entrancing me. So I'm definitely looking forward to listening to disc 2 and disc 3. And hopefully a disc 4 sometime in the future. Fingers crossed. I'll definitely be in for that. Oh my gosh. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Of course, great combination of colors, by the way. Orange and purple, you can't go wrong. Very cool to have this. Thank you very much, Mark. I have skimmed a few things here and there. I haven't read the article about. Well, I need to read the Clockwork Orange article and the Wendy Carlos article, Wendy Carlos article. So this is on my list of to-do things. I've got some big to-do things. That's why I'm so far behind in doing these things. So thank you very much. Looking forward to the next issue. I really can't do too much more piggybacking on. I think that's going to catch me up on a lot of things, except for a whole bunch of stuff that I've been buying, and I haven't done any updates in a long time. So I've been enjoying watching everybody else's posts here and there. They're thinning out a little bit. It kind of bothers me, but I'm not too surprised. But Facebook is going strong, going kind of crazy at times. That's kind of fun. Anyway, hopefully people will bounce back and forth, and YouTube will start building up again, and people will start posting more often. I agree with Derek. It's a lot of work. It's to, at least the way I do it. I use a better camera setup to get a better image quality, so you can see the LPs and the 45s. Oh, I'll give you a little look. I recently bought this. Yay! I think I showed this on a Facebook post. This is the David Bowie, John I'm Only Dancing picture disc that's available now. Just came out, and it kind of goes along with the Starman picture disc that came out on our record store day. So you got those two things going on. I priced that from the distributor online, like the official place to get it, and I think it was going to end up costing me $25 with shipping and all that. This was $14.99 and then some tax, so I nabbed this right away. And already another store here locally had them yesterday when I saw them, and they wanted $17.99 for them, so I was happy to get the one I got for $14. So anyway, to wrap up, thanks folks. Some great stuff I've been getting from everybody. I love getting the stuff from the vinyl community people, the original music that's being created from them. If there's anybody else who has original music out there that I might be interested in, let me know. If it's for sale or whatever, I'd be interested in hearing it and getting some. So I like supporting local artists. You can't always go that route because you're collecting other things as well. But so what's nice about Chris helping him out, Brett, their albums, that money went directly to the artists, and that's pretty cool. And I like the music as well. So it's hard to, it's hard not to do that because you just, there's no middleman there. There's no company that's going to make money off of it. So thumbs up to that. Nothing wrong with companies making money, but I like the idea of the money going directly to the artist. That's great. Anyway, folks, I hope all is going well. It's starting to get cooler outside, so maybe I'll start making more posts. Who knows? I've got plenty of material here to show off. And I'll be doing that soon. I'll probably make another post right after this because I'm kind of set up to do it, so might as well do it. Take care. Thank you again, Peter, Chris, Brett, and Mark for the items that I've been getting. Really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you folks later. Bye.